Jnananandamayam Devam. Say after me. Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmala Spatikakritam Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagriva Upasmahe. Om Namah Pranavartaya Shuddha Jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashantaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Everything about Purna Pragnya is filled with consciousness of the highest order. From the time my wife and I entered your premises today, I've been watching bright faces. That is the indication of true success of a child. Not the marks, not the trophies, not necessarily the accomplishments otherwise. There are three things which the students of any education institution must reflect when they leave the institution eventually, when they complete their higher secondary education and leave. They must have three things without which they cannot be called successful. One is the smile on the faces. That is, when they join the primary, the very basic education, they come with a lot of consciousness, bright, smiling, absolutely free, very endearing smiles. They make friends with everybody in the class. Haven't we done that? We all did that. We made friends with everybody. So when the class finished and we went back home and told, I met so-and-so, I met Raju, I met Vivek today, I met Deepak today. We shared our companionship in the class with the parents. But as we progressed, class after class, that intimacy, the endearment, terms of endearment got less and less. And that is not a true reflection. The smile with which the children enter the school is the broad smile which they should leave, making as many friends as possible. When they grow up, they should look back. What do we remember today? Our minds, if we look back, you don't remember more than one or two names of people who won Nobel Prizes. We cannot remember anybody, any big names who won the Miss World title. For this is for the girls I'm saying. Miss World or Miss Universe. You don't remember the names. You don't remember the great accomplishments of who won the Oscar. You don't remember the great accomplishment who came first in the 100 meters hurdles or 400 meters relay. No. We remember the teacher in the school. How many of you agree? That teacher who made a difference in your life today. Acharya. Therefore, there are three rinas which our Shastras talk about. Starting, I would say, to me, the first rina is the Pitru rina. The debt of gratitude we owe to our father and mother. The second is the Rishi runa. That is where Purna Pragnya is extremely blessed. These are the people. They say, Jantunam Narajanmam Durlabam. To have the birth as a human being is very rare, very difficult to get. And to be born in a holy nation like India, Bharat, is very, very rare. And to be born in southern India where bhakti is fostered is extremely rare. So all of us must be truly blessed to be born in southern India. That is why I dedicated the book to a tribute to tradition. Today I am standing before you feeling many forums around the world. I had the good fortune to talk proudly about our sampradaya. Our tradition is science-based. Our pranayama is exact science. Our yoga is exact science. Our traditions exact science. When you do Rangoli, please remember it, bristles with good energy and aura. The aura, the consciousness, is the pragya, is what life is all about. When we enter the mother's womb, we enter like a tiny cell, like the same tiny seed of a banyan tree. The banyan tree, the bija is very small, but that bija contains the intelligence, the consciousness, the pragya, how tall the tree should grow, where it should spread, how far it should spread, where the leaf should be green, where the leaf should be yellow, where the fruit shall be, how deep the roots shall go. That consciousness, that pragya, is what you should get connected to. So, for the elders I would say, please read, spend time every day reading one day's conversation between Vasishtha and Rama. Rama was 11 years old. He was in depression. Like most students sometimes get into depression. How Vasishtha lifted that young prince Rama out of the depression and made him realize that he is made up of true consciousness and this human body is absolutely temporary. We are all spiritual beings living on this human body for a temporary time, maybe 120 years if you are lucky. Therefore, the important thing today is to look at your own logo of Purna Pragnya. What does it show? It shows a beautiful lotus. That lotus signifies what we should take home today. You should blossom like a lotus. We all came into this world like a Mukula Padma. Close, like a Mukula Padma. When we leave this earth, when we leave this human body, we should be Vikasita Padma. Fully blossom lotus. How? Like the true lotus, which you see in the pond in the nature, is yearning, hungering for the ray of the first drop of ray of the sun. In the same way, every one of us here, parents and the children, should be hungering for true knowledge. What is truth? Truth is not linear. So it's very important to think differently, help our children to... We have beautiful stories. India is a country filled with beautiful stories for children. I benefited from one such story which I am sharing with you. I have another 5 minutes, I'll share with you. Now I want those winners of the trophies to come in front of me. Please come. Any one of you. Now, I want to ask you a simple question. This is not a Kaun Banega Crorepati quiz, very simple quiz. A farmer has how many cows? 17 cows. That's all the property he has. How many cows? And he has 3 sons. When he is about to die, he wants to divide the cows into amongst the 3 sons. What he does, he looks at his eldest son, says, you have to carry the burden of the house after me. You have to be the guide. You have to do a lot of karmas. So I am going to give you half my property. Half of how many cows? 17 cows. And to the second son he says, you're very endearing, very nice, I'm giving you a third of my cows. 1/3 of how many cows? Yes. And to the last son he says, I'll give you 1/9 of the cows. 1/9 of 17. What do you think would have happened in the family? There would have been peaceful settlement after he died, the old man died. What would have happened? Tell me. What would have happened? Problems. Brigadier, Hande is saying problems. You agree? Problems? What is the problem? How to divide. That is the time they went to an Acharya. And he says, you should not fight. What is your problem? 17 cows to be divided? Very difficult, isn't it? So what I'll do, I have got 1 cow in my ashram. It's a milk yielding cow, very healthy. You take it and you divide. So 1/2 of 18 is how much? 9. 1/3 of 18 is how much? 6. Okay? 9 plus 6 is 15. 1/9 of 18 is how much? 2. What is the total? 9 plus 6 plus 2 is 17. And then Swami said, I have my cow back. Are you getting what I'm saying? Get back to your seat. Think about it. What I am trying to tell you is, our children should be blessed with the knowledge of the 3rd dimension. Every problem that comes to you in this world comes with a solution hand in hand. It is a message for all of us. No problem is given to a human being without a solution coming hand in hand. With Pragya, Purna Pragya, we have to see the 3rd dimension. With that message, may I take your leave, and I want the children here to be smart like the way you presented yourself in the parade. You welcomed us with the drum beats, which was very nice. It was invoking the Mooladhara Chakra of the human body. And then the girls sang a beautiful invocation on Ganapati. It was so beautiful. Now I'm going to make everybody sing with me. Okay? Bhaja Govinda, Bhaja Govinda, Bhaja Govinda, Govinda Bhajo Re. Bhajo Govinda Man, Govinda Krishna Hari Bhajo Re. Bhajo Govinda, Bhajo Govinda Man, Govinda Krishna Hari Bhajo Re.
Present came to all of you. Thank you.